and welcome back to the podcast. Today I want to talk to you about something really important, something that can change your life forever. It's not about money. It's not about success. It's not even about your job or your house or your goals. It's about how you feel inside. It's about your attitude. It's about how you see the world. Yes, today we're going to talk about how to be a positive person and love life. Now you might be thinking, but Luke, life is hard. How can I be positive when things go wrong? Well, that's exactly why we're here. Let's take this journey together. 1. What does it mean to be positive? Being positive doesn't mean you are always happy. It doesn't mean you smile all the time. And it doesn't mean you ignore problems. Being positive means you choose to focus on the good. You choose to believe that life has value. You choose to believe that you have value. You say, yes, life is not perfect, but I can still find something good today. This is not just a feeling. It's a skill. And like every skill, you can learn it. 2. Why is positivity important? Let me ask you something. Have you ever met a person who complains all the time? Maybe they say, everything is bad. I can't do anything right. People are terrible. When you hear these things, how do you feel? Probably tired or sad, or maybe even angry. Now, imagine being that person all day. That's what happens when we live with negative thoughts. But when you are positive, the opposite happens. You start to feel better. You make other people feel better. You see more possibilities. You have more energy. And even when life is difficult, you find a way to keep going. 3. The good news, you can train your mind. Here's the truth. Your brain listens to your thoughts. What you say to yourself becomes your reality. If you wake up and say, I hate my life, your brain believes it. But if you wake up and say, today I will find something good, your brain listens too. So, the good news is, you can train your brain to be more positive. And we're going to learn how. 4. A personal story. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I had a student named Sarah. Sarah was from a small town. She moved to a big city. She was alone, scared, and everything was new. She didn't speak English well. She didn't have friends. She worked in a cafe and had little money. At first, she was very negative. She said things like, I'm not smart. No one likes me. I will never be happy here. One day, I gave her a small notebook and said, every morning, write 3 good things. It can be very small. A smile, a cup of tea, a warm bed. At first, she didn't believe it would help, but she did it anyway. 1 week later, her face started to change. 1 month later, she made her first friend. 6 months later, she got a better job. And now, she is confident, smiling, and studying at university. Sarah didn't change her life by accident. She changed it by changing her mindset. 5. What you will learn in this podcast. In the next parts of this podcast, I will teach you how to stop negative thoughts, how to be kind to yourself, how to enjoy small things, how to forgive yourself and others, how to wake up with more energy, how to build real, strong habits, how to feel good about your life, even when it's not perfect. Let's start with a simple question. How do you feel when you wake up? Do you open your eyes and say, oh no, another day. I'm tired. I don't want to go to work. Or do you say, okay, I'm alive. I have this one day. Let me do my best. The truth is, your first thoughts in the morning can shape your whole day. That's why positive people train their mornings. 2. The first 5 minutes. You don't need 1 hour. You don't need a magic routine. You just need 5 minutes. Here's a simple way to begin. 1. Smile. Even if you don't feel like it, just move your face into a smile. Your brain will follow. 2. Say something kind to yourself. Like, today I will do my best. I am strong. Something good will happen. 3. Stretch your body. Touch your toes. Move your arms. Show your body that you are ready for the day. 4. Drink water. Yes, water helps wake up your body and mind. 5. Think of one small thing to enjoy today. Maybe a hot coffee. Maybe seeing a friend. Maybe some quiet time alone. This is your power. 3. The power of words. Did you know your words have power? Let me show you. Say out loud, I am tired. I can't do this. I hate my life. Now say, I'm learning. I am growing. I will try again. Feel the difference? Words are not just sounds. They are signals. They go to your brain, and your brain listens. So speak with love. Speak with hope. Speak like you are your best friend, not your worst enemy. 4. Don't wait to be happy. Many people say, I'll be happy when I get a better job. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I move to another country. But guess what? If you don't learn to enjoy now, you won't enjoy then either. Positive people don't wait to be happy. They create happiness and from small things, like a nice breakfast, music while cleaning, a message to a friend, watching the sunset. These things are free, but they are full of life.
Hey you. Yeah, you. I've been watching. And guess what? You still haven't joined the channel. Not even a tiny comment. Are you shy? Or just scrolling like a ninja? Come on, drop us your opinion like it's hot. Got a question? Throw it at us. We catch fast, like a superhero but cooler. And please, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before it gets lonely. More fun stuff is waiting just for you.
5. One more story. Tom and the cold morning. Let me tell you about Tom. Tom works in a warehouse. He wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. It's dark. It's cold. He's tired. One winter morning, Tom stood outside his house waiting for the bus. He saw 2 other workers. One said, "Ugh, I hate this cold. Why do we have to live like this?" The other smiled and said, "Hey, at least we have a job. Some people don't. And look, the sky is so clear." Tom looked up. The stars were still out. He smiled too. That moment stayed with him. From that day, he chose to be the second guy. Not because life was easy, but because he wanted to enjoy it anyway. 6. A quick challenge for you. Here's your small challenge for tomorrow morning. When you wake up, sit up in bed. Say one good thing about yourself. Smile, even if it feels silly. Stretch. Drink a glass of water. And write down one thing you're grateful for. Try it for 3 days. Just 3, and watch how your mornings change. Welcome back, dear listener. So far, we talked about starting your day with a positive mind. But what happens when negative thoughts appear? Because, let's be honest, they always do. Even the happiest people in the world feel sad sometimes. Even strong people get scared. Even successful people think, maybe I'm not good enough. That's normal. But here's the key. You don't have to believe every thought. Let's talk about it. 1. Your thoughts are not always true. Let me say something important, something most people never hear. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. Sometimes your brain tells you, you're a failure. Nobody likes you. You will never succeed. But that voice, it's not a fact. It's a thought, and thoughts can be wrong. So next time you hear that voice, ask yourself, is this helpful? Would I say this to a friend? If the answer is no, then stop. Don't give your power to a lie. 2. Name the voice. One fun trick I teach my students is this. Give your negative voice a name. Yes, a name. Call it Negative Nancy or Worried William, or even Drama Queen. So when that voice says, you're not good enough, you can say, oh, hi, Drama Queen. Thanks for your opinion, but I'm busy living my life. It sounds funny, but it works. Because when you see the voice as separate from you, you stop believing it so much. 3. Change the channel. Your brain is like a TV. Every thought is a channel. Some channels play horror movies all day. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if everything goes wrong? You don't have to watch that. You can change the channel. How? Get up and move your body. Open a window and breathe deeply. Call a friend. Listen to music. Say something kind to yourself. These actions are like picking up the remote and switching to a better program. You have the remote. Use it. 4. From what if to what is. Negative thoughts often begin with, what if? What if I lose my job? What if they don't like me? What if I fail? Let's change that. Move from what if to what is. Ask yourself, what is real right now? Am I okay at this moment? Do I have something to be thankful for today? This brings your mind back to the present. And the present is usually not as bad as your imagination says. 5. One more story, the rain and the boy. There was a boy named Adam. One day it started to rain. Adam looked outside and said, oh no, my day is ruined. I wanted to play outside. This is the worst. But his little sister smiled and said, let's jump in puddles. Same rain, same day. Different minds. You see, the situation didn't change, but the meaning did. That's the power of your thoughts. 6. How to practice this every day. Here's a simple 3-step plan you can follow every time you notice a negative thought. 1. Catch it. Say, that's a negative thought. 2. Challenge it. Ask, is it really true? Is it helpful? 3. Change it. Replace it with a more kind or realistic thought. Example, I always fail. Wait, that's not true. I failed before, yes, but I also succeeded many times. Do this again and again. This is how you train your brain, like building a muscle. 7. Final words for today. You don't need to fight every thought. You just need to guide your mind. With love, with care, with patience. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the one who listens to your thoughts. And that means you have a choice. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope something you heard today touched your heart or gave you a new way to think about life. Maybe it made you smile or reminded you that you are not alone. Remember, being a positive person is not about being perfect. It's about trying every single day. It's about falling and getting up. It's about choosing to look for the good, even when life feels heavy. So please, be gentle with yourself, be kind to your mind, and never stop looking for the small things that make life beautiful. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love it if you could subscribe to the channel. It's a small click for you, but it means the world to me. It helps more people find this podcast, and it helps us grow this beautiful learning community together. And now, go live your life. Enjoy this day, love who you are. And as always, take care, stay positive, and see you next time.